Hello there, it's Jay here from Jay's Vintage Junk, and today, we're not actually talking about this today. This is just a really super quick little video that I said I'd put out. What we're talking about today is this. It's my ESD mat. Now someone put a comment on my previous video just asking, they just said whether that in the corner there, that little yellow thing, actually went to ground. And indeed it does. And quite frankly, if you see an ESD mat for sale and it doesn't have something on it which allows you to actually connect to ground, a proper ground, it's not an ESD mat. It's basically just a cutting mat. To be a proper ESD mat, and this goes for no matter what it says in the adverts. I've had a quick look on Amazon and on eBay, and you see things being sold as an ESD mat, and they have got no way of actually grounding them. And basically all you've got then is a mat. Okay, it might be it might be an insulated mat, as in it might be non-conductive. Excuse me. But unless it's got some way to actually get any charge to go to ground, then it's not going to be a lot of use for you to actually protect your components. If you have a look at mine, I mean, this is a well used mat. It was actually a little bit bigger than this when I originally had it, but it got a chemical spilt on it and I had to cut a piece off, so it is a bit smaller than it used to be. But if you do look up here, we've got this this yellow let me see if I can just zoom you in a bit. You see, we actually have this this here. It's like a press stud. I'll just pop it off for you so you can see. Like that. And that connects to that little press stud on the end of the ESD mat, like that. Now on the other end of that, as it just comes with that, with a crocodile clip on the end. And the idea being that you can then ground it to a radiator or whatever else you really want, which is a good ground point wherever you are. Because I mean, you might, if you're using this portable, you might not necessarily have a socket you can ground it to. So it does come, like I said, originally with a crocodile clip on there. So you can just clip it onto whatever you're using it for. What I use is this. I made this myself. And all it is, it's an old transformer that was an old wall that was dead, and basically what I've done is I've taken a wire from the earth pin there. The live and the neutral are completely disconnected. There's nothing on the backs of them at all. In fact, they've got a little bit of heat shrink over the back of them, so the terminal's completely isolated. But there's a wire coming off the earth connection there, and it just goes to them two banana plugs on the back there. And I plug that into a socket down here, you see, just like that. So it's plugged into a socket there. It's not switched on. It doesn't have to be switched on. As soon as you put it in, the earth in there is connected to basically them two pins there. And my ESD mat just connects into one of them. The top one. And you should, I mean, I don't always practice what I preach. I fully admit it. I should really use this whenever I'm working on computer hardware. But we also have a anti-static wrist strap. Again, that just terminates in a little banana plug like that, and that again just plugs in like that. So providing I'm wearing that, this is really for when you're handling ICs. Other thing about these is, you see these for sale without a wire on them, and the wireless ESD wrist straps, it's a com. Unless it's got a wire on it like that, go into a proper ground. No, it doesn't have to be your socket ground. It could be a big spike nailed into the ground, to be honest. But it has to be a proper ground, and you need a wire from your proper ground to your wrist strap. Like I said, you see these for sale on Amazon and on eBay, and they say wire-free anti-static wrist strap. Like I said, they're just snake oil. They will do nothing to protect your equipment from ESD discharge. So again, like I say, if you are working on this stuff, and this stuff's not expensive. I mean, these are what, about £3 or £4 for the ESD wrist strap, and you can get a decent anti-static mat. I mean, like I said, I've had this one quite a few years now, and I think I paid like, I think it was under £15 delivered. So for under £20, I mean, then again, like I said, something like that, something like that. You don't need it, but you can knock something up like that out of junk for, well, for free really, or just a few pence for the sockets. And it does make it nice and convenient to use. Obviously, otherwise you could just use a standard 13 amp socket and bring an earth out of it and clip the crocodile clips to that. Anything providing you've got, or even a good radiator, providing your pipe work in your house uses copper for the central heating pipes. A lot of modern stuff uses plastic, which yeah, that's not going to work as well. But providing it's you've got proper copper pipes in your house, you can use, don't use the gas pipe, whatever you do, that's not good, but any other copper pipes in your house, providing they actually go to proper ground, you can use them. But this really, I think, is the most elegant solution. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. It really, honestly, it was just a quick little video just to go over ESD protection. And like I said, if you see an anti-static wrist strap, or you see an anti-static mat and it hasn't got a wire on it like this, or at least with a wire with a crocodile clip on it, it's not. It's snake oil. Don't buy it, because okay, yeah, the mats make an okay cutting mat, but it's not going to protect your devices from ESD discharge. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. I hope you found that a little bit useful. So thanks for watching and goodbye.